walking back home. Probably going to go to the home front first, and then I'm probably going to go over to the office. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird, and this is the Daily Walk and Talk. Woo! The bird just took a crack, almost hit me. We don't need that today. Again, the rumor is if you get hit by a bird, it's supposed to be good luck or something. I don't need that. So anyway, yeah, all went well. It is actually pretty nice. Oh man, the lighting in there is really super great. I mean, it's fantastic. Plenty of lighting, nice and bright. It's perfect for what I want to do. On top of that, the trend to be able to get there back and forth is extremely short distance, which is actually fantastic because all the places I've been looking for have to be at a distance, a long distance, so I can get back and forth. But the price, yeah. So one is $16 an hour. Yeah. The other one is 40. So I'm happy about that. Prices is super reasonable. So I think I'm going to be in there quite a few times doing some demonstrations. I have to call them up and book a date when I can go in and do some of the demonstrations. Now, the gamer technology, the Apex Gamer, we have to do our own setup for that because that thing has lights attached to it, speakers and all that stuff. So we have to be in our own setup for that. The office on the go, yeah, that'd be perfect for that setup in there. I wonder if I can rent one of those RVs for like a day. I wonder, I'm gonna go by there today. They got these places where they have these RVs at. I think I'm gonna go over there and see if I can basically rent one of their RVs out for a day to do a recording inside. That'd be fantastic for the portable screens. Yeah. Give me like $100 or something like that. Just need a couple hours in there. I give them $100 for like 2 hours. Huh. Not a bad idea. So just want to let you know that yeah, good news. We got the setup for in there. And we're going to be good to go pretty soon. So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up all the places that we want to advertise in. Get them all lined up, get them ready to go. The workplace, the storage unit that we have, that is going to store all our equipment, supplies, projectors, cables, wires, fire sticks, everything we need for work is going to be in that setup over there. The work studio, which I need to process orders, because not only is it a work studio, but it's like a small warehouse. So we're going to convert half of that into our studio for taking pictures and stuff like that, and the other half is for processing orders, paints and stuff like that, because I don't process paint in my house, period. I don't process it at my office. I process it at a special unit, because again, you can't have paints like that in your apartment. You can't have them like that. You get a lot of trouble for that. And definitely can't be processing that at the office. Now at a garage, yeah, we could get away with it because there's a garage. At the end of the day, people put paint in the garage anyway. And the whatchamacallem, and the apartment, only reason why I got away with that because I knew the owner. As a matter of fact, the reason why me and the owner got to know each other, because he's a gun collector, I'm a gun collector, we both collect guns. So when I moved into the apartment, I told him that I was taking my weapons with me and I was carrying. And he said, not a problem. As long as you don't basically have it open so other people can see it, they don't have a problem. We have my rifles in there. And he's a collector. So that's how me and him got to know each other. That's why when that information was sent, when Jamie sent that stuff over to their apartment complex to try to get me kicked out of the unit, which is funny because now it's happening to you. Yeah, you gotta be careful about doing stuff like that in the day. So it comes back to bite you in the face. It's gonna happen to him now. Which way am I walking? I'm gonna take, let me see. trying to figure the closest area to my area. But anyway, so yeah, he contacted property management, but I know the owner because the owner had to talk to me about my guns, and you know, he said I'm not going to tell you what you can't have because I'm a collector myself, so he's not going to go against my rights. But he had certain rules set in the day, and I applied to him with no problem whatsoever. So when he sent that mess over, I talked to the owner directly. And he already knew from the door that I told him what I do, how I make my money, this, that, and the other. So I got permission to paint the walls and the ceilings and all that stuff because I was talking to the owner himself. Property management couldn't give me that authority to do that. I had to talk to the owner to do that. They started to follow within guidelines. And he knew I was recording videos in there too. That's why I was in there. They knew what I did for a living when I first walked in there. So with that being said, he tried to make it sound like, well, his LLC, again, careful what you do, because it comes back to bite you. He said my LLC was tied to their building, and it wasn't. I sent over a document, it wasn't, which your LLC is tied to the building. You're a weird dude, I tell you, at the end of the day. You prosecute people on the very things that you have done. This makes you weird. Like calling me fat and you're fat. And I'm not fat anymore. Nope. But anyway, so with that being said, they already knew. So with this place over here, we had to have, right at the office, I'm not processing paint at my office. Heck no. You crazy? Go get me another facility. Company pays for it. When your company makes enough money, you can do it. If you don't make enough money, you can't go out and branch out. What market is this? I'm always finding weird stuff down here. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm literally supposed to be on this side over here. But I found me another market on the way down, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, I sent out my paperwork. He looked through it. He said, oh, you're good. I went back to business. I went back to work. See? That kind of stuff comes back to bite you in the face when you do dirty things to people. So now he is going to be evicted from his place. That is going to happen. And his LLC is tied to the building. He can't even dissolve it because his documents are missing and not right. Ooh, boy, that's going to be a mess. That's going to be a mess because he's going to want it off that building. And he may take him to court to get it off the building. And he can't get it off the building because he committed perjury on his documents and lied about the age of his company. Yeah, it's a mess. If what we're going to do to him is not terrifying, that is a freaking mess. I couldn't imagine being in a situation like that. Yeah. Oh, I got triggered off. He might have got away with it. Nah, he ain't gonna get away with it. Because even they're digging it up. He might have got, no, yeah, because they're going to dig it up. The church, all that, they're going to dig all that up either way. So he's not going to get away with it. But it would have lasted maybe a little bit longer if he didn't commit the crimes against us. We got to get the process servers to go down there and alert, to go down and get a hold of him to serve him for court. And his landlord's definitely going to get caught up in that. Because he's got a gate there. And they got to get through that gate. So who are they going to contact? They're going to contact the owner. And the owner is going to find out that this process server is trying to get in to serve him. And even the people and the other tenants are going to know about it because they beat on the door. These guys beat on the door. They're ruthless. They're out there screaming process server. You know his freaking tenants are going to know. They're going to contact the landlord. So either way, it's going to get back to him. So there ain't no way out of this. He's going to have to, we got to move. But anyway, but yeah, I don't care about that. I got to get back to what I got to do. Oh yeah, $16 an hour. I calculate that. Man, I can be in there all day. And the other one's 40. That space is about it. All right, I got some plans to make, so that's not a bad deal. That's an extremely good deal. Other place we went to was $60 an hour. Not bad still. The one with the studio, which I don't know about that now since we're doing our own studio. Well, I was going to pay somebody $116 an hour for a studio, but we're definitely building the same studio. Gotta think about that one. The one at the hotel, yeah, that $400 something an hour, it's definitely worth it because they got a cascading waterfall in there, and I'd be stupid to pass up that opportunity. So yeah, so now I make a list of all the places we're going to do our videos at, and we got the storage area for our projectors, equipment, all that stuff, because I don't want anything in my house with all that stuff. I don't want all those wires and stuff. Everything's separate. We got the office for meeting our clients, and we have let me see, and we're ready and set to go for any place we want to do our demonstrations, because all our stuff is tested, so we can produce anywhere we want. Oh yeah, we're good. So that's what I'm doing right now, getting everything connected together, getting everything set up. Once we get the okay back from the attorneys and they let us know that the final name for our company is done, then we can start working on our business cards and everything else we got to get done. And then we're finished. That's it. And I can start networking the way I want to network. All right, people, I got to go. I got things to do. God bless.